is Neil Napier here. Just give me a quick shout out if you can hear me fine. Just a quick yes or a quick hello so that I know that you can hear me, and another yes to let me know that you can see my screen as well. Both of them would be fantastic. All right, let me see if I can just open up the questions box here. And yeah, perfect. Perfect, I hear you and see your screen. Yes, fine, I can hear you and see your screen as well. Excellent. Now, before we get started, let me know what part of the world you're coming in from. It's always good to know where our customers are coming in from and what's the time where you are at the moment. I have to tell you about our weather at least. You don't have to tell me about yours, it's okay. But it's pretty warm here. I'm in Finland, and typically it's about -10 to -20 degrees Celsius here. I don't know what is that in Fahrenheit, but it is typically quite cold. But right now it's about 2 degrees Celsius, so it's quite different. It's almost like autumn time still. Anyway, let me see. So we've got, hey Direction, we've got you from India, Bill from Glasgow, hey Bill. We've got Jones from USA, and Phyllis from Jacksonville, and Paul from Manchester, UK, Caribbean, say Stan, pretty good. Okay, Jones said, for some reason I thought you were from New Zealand. No, I live in Finland. I have more or less the same weather, I guess. Okay, so let's get into it today because I've got something really jam-packed and value-packed to share with you. So today I'm going to talk about how you can edit any website or landing page that you want and instantly create matching advertisements for it within 60 seconds. And that is a very bold claim. I mean, trust me, when I was writing this down, I thought, should I really tell you that or not? But that is true. Take more or less any landing page out there. I mean, some, can't be taken for obvious reason, like Facebook wouldn't like you editing, basically cloning their page, right? But with AdConnect, you can take any website or any landing page you want and instantly create matching ads within 60 seconds as well. What you can do with AdConnect, and you're going to see the entire demo today, is that you can build multiple variations of your competitors or your own pages instantly. So if you find a competitor's page that you think is quite nice, you think it's something that perhaps you could use as well, you can take that, create variations of it, and use that. Now, of course, this is a very, very powerful software, and the training as well that's going along with it. So I would say make sure that you have all the copyrights and permissions and so on. Typically, this is more useful for someone who's doing, for example, local marketing. But I'll give you a case study where we used it for affiliate marketing just the other day. And instead of the typical $1,000 that we generate, we make, rather not generate, we profit, we did $2,000 plus on this promotion. So I'll talk about that too. So on this webinar, I'm going to give you some training and you'll discover how to find winning funnels. That's number one. Number two, how to duplicate those winning funnels in your own business. And number three, how to do this without any coding skills. So no need to hire a designer, no need to hire a developer, no need to learn programming. It is as simple as it gets. It's also important that you stick around till the end. We'll reveal a little known trick to help you steal your competitors' traffic without partnering up with them. And this is very cool. I mean, this is something that we share quite often, but only within the KV Social community. And anyone who uses it is totally amazed because not only they get intel on how their competitors are driving traffic, but they also get insights on how much traffic that is or how much it's costing them. So that's something you're going to see on this call today as well. Does that sound good so far? By the way, let me know. Give me a quick yes if that sounds good. And I'll continue. Excellent. Excellent. Billy says yes. Phyllis says yes as well. And we have Stephen too. Excellent. Great. Okay. So then, if you don't know who I am, if it's the first time you're attending one of these sessions with us, my name is Neil Napier, and I'm the CEO of a company called KV Social. And we've generated over $1.5 million in the last 12 months using our own funnels. We've also helped other marketers make sales and build businesses using the power of funnels. I have a couple of coaching students, and one of them is actually launching a product at the end of this month, and he has created funnels based on the feedback I gave him. So I know a thing or two for when it comes to building funnels. And my story is that I actually started in this whole internet marketing thing by complete accident. My family background is entrepreneurial. They all were in jobs. They all are still in jobs. And even now, till this day, when I tell them that I'm running my own business, they're scared. they're worried that what if something happens one day? You should go get a job. So back in about 2012, 2010, I got fired from my job. I started working as a freelancer. I had to make £8,000 within 6 months to be able to stay within the UK. Unfortunately, I didn't hit that level. I was only making $4 or $5 an hour, so I didn't hit that level. I couldn't stay in the UK. I moved over to Finland, and I started with only $250 in my pocket. Only $250. But that helped me, and everything I gained along the way helped me to get where I am today. Right? So this is something that took me a lot of time. I had to push myself outside my comfort zone. So the point is that you might be in a situation right now where you are working in a job. I mean, in the new economy that the US is now getting, you might feel that there are going to be more jobs, and that's great, that's okay. But if you feel that you want to take yourself beyond that, you want to take yourself beyond just having a job and build something of your own, build that one funnel of your own that pays you long term, then pay close attention. Because the kind of lifestyle that I live, which is mostly a traveling lifestyle, might not be for everyone. But as always, you might have some different aims and ambitions and hopes and dreams than I do. And I want to help you get there. But the very first thing you need to do for me to help me get you there is, number one, do not reinvent the wheel. There's so many people I talk with who are trying to make it online, and they want to come up with the next best thing. I mean, they have more or less no money, and they want to invent something new. They want to do something new that has never been done before. That will never happen, for the simple reason that if you are creating something new for the first time, and then you're going to market it, the barrier to entry is really, really high. So do not reinvent the wheel. Figure out what's already working for other people, what's already working in your industry, and use that to build your own business on top of. Okay? Now, I'm going to just talk about, let me see if I have screenshots here. I don't for this one, but I'll talk about a $2,000 affiliate marketing case study, exactly what we did. Now, you know this, I mean, most of you are our customers. You know this, that we promote affiliate products quite often, here and there, right? So the other day, just earlier this week, we promoted a product called EverLesson, which is a membership site creator. Great software, but the problem is their sales page was terrible. The headline was terrible. I mean, it was very ego-driven. You land on the page and it says, EverLesson is the best membership software ever. I don't know, I just find that a bit difficult. Like if I'm suggesting a product to you and I tell you it's the greatest product ever without actually telling you what the product can do for you, I think you'll be turned off, right? So I realized that there was this problem with the sales page, the hook wasn't strong enough. So what I did was I loaded it up within Ad Connect and I simply changed the headline, right? So instead of saying that this is the best membership site creator ever, I wrote down, create your own membership site within the next 10 minutes, which is true. I mean, we've done that, right? Just a simple change in headline. And what happened was that, number one, now we didn't need a bonus page anymore, right? So we actually split our list into two and we drove traffic to both. So obviously this worked for me because I had a list, but even if you don't, it still can. I'll talk about that soon. So what we did was we mailed to two different pages. One was the bonus page, one was straight to our Ad Connect page that we had created, right? And the result was that, number one, we had more people going to the checkout page via the second method. So because now we didn't need a bonus page in between, now more people were landing right on the sales page and more people were clicking on the checkout button. Because of that, our sales were higher, even if conversions are more or less the same, which they weren't, because we had a better hook now. The number of sales were higher in the second case, for the simple reason that now people knew what is it that we were trying to tell them, right? And also they didn't have to go through a bridge page. So in that sense, it worked really well for us. Typically, we do about $1,000 a day. But so far, after 2 days of just mailing for this, we have done more than $4,000, right? So the difference has been massive. Instead of the typical $2,000 we would have made, we made $4,000, which is fantastic. This is just one example. I'm going to give you more examples on how you can use this if you're a local business. If you run, let's say if you sell physical products, you can use this too, and so on and so forth. So we'll talk about that through this workshop today. Okay? Now, if you do watch this training, I'm kind of worried. This is my only concern. I have two concerns. Okay, not the only, I have two concerns. One, you have to use this responsibly. This is very, very powerful. It's almost gray hat, I would say. I mean, I don't think it's black hat, but it's almost gray hat. So that's one thing. You have to use it responsibly, right? And the second thing is that if you watch this training, you might become a little bit lazy because the results will come faster. Because now you don't have to spend a lot of money on hiring coders, hiring designers, hiring copywriters. So if you use what I'm going to show you, you might become a little bit lazy. Don't. My point is that even if you do what I'm going to show you today, even if it does make you good money, use the value that you provide to help people. Okay? So that's my warning to you. Now, AdConnect works in 3 simple steps. Number 1, search. Number 2, edit. Number 3, publish. And I'm going to show you how to do each of these 3 steps. So again, I want to hear from you a quick yes. If you're ready, let me know, and we'll power through to the next part of this session. Okay, excellent. Billy, Phyllis, Nadia, sorry, rather. Okay, let me just see, any questions? I'll come to questions soon, by the way, and I know Alvin's doing a great job at answering some of them. So excellent, great. So let's find some good ads and some good funnels that work. So let's say if you are completely new to selling online, what can you do? Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to have a niche. You need to have a product that you want to sell in, right? So you need to have a product as well. It's kind of a must thing, unless of course you're doing affiliate marketing, in which case it's easier, but still you need to have a market. So what you can do is you can, we actually have some training within the members area as well. I'll come to that in a bit. That shows you how to find these funnels, but I'll show you some of it right now. So whenever you are trying to find a market, number 1, find a market, a hot market where you can find buyers, where you can purchase traffic, and where you can find a community, right? So let's say if I use cooking, for example. Do people buy cooking stuff? Yes, they buy utensils, they buy cooking recipe books, they buy a lot of different things. Can you go to, let's say, Facebook or Google, and can you buy traffic? The short answer is yes, you can. So you can actually buy traffic within these markets. Okay, and the third thing is the community itself, which means that can you find Facebook groups around this niche if you go looking? The short answer is yes, you can. Okay, so in that sense, this is a very hot market. You can also look at other things like health, wellness, fitness, dating and relationship, or lead generation, or business opportunities, and those are hot markets as well because they're buyers. You can go and buy traffic, and then there are communities already, Facebook groups, Facebook fan pages, where people are hanging out and discussing things around this, right? So there are these places as well. Now, if you are searching for some products, again, it could be for yourself, it could be as an affiliate product, what you can do is you can look inside of ClickBank. So go to ClickBank Marketplace, just Google it, and go to find products, and just type anything in you want and start looking. You'll find some products easily. If you don't, just go and look via Google search. You'll find some products still. Okay? What you can then do is you can model your competitors. So in our case, we started looking for one of the sites, and again, this is the Make Money Online Market. We started looking for one site, and we found this one. This is something about YouTube marketing, how to basically create videos that convert, how to create videos that make you money. So we started looking at this one, and the sales page was okay. I mean, I think the offer was pretty good, and we knew that we could create a similar training quite easily. So we knew that in order to succeed now, we didn't have to create something from scratch. Most of the work had already been done, right? So that's something you need to look at. Then the next thing you need to do is you need to match their funnels. So when you find a funnel, let's say that's selling on ClickBank, I don't know, JVZoo, or just on the web, the chances are that they are quite successful. Chances are, I'm just saying, I mean, it's not possible that every time that's going to happen, but the chances are that they are quite successful, which in this case is great because you can then leverage what they have done and you can use that within your business. Okay, so find your competitors, and match their funnels, model something that is successful. And this is what I do. So once you have the website URL, so in this case, the website URL was tubemastermind.com, just type in site, colon or semicolon, I can never remember that, HTTP and the website name. And then you can find all the pages underneath it, right? So this way I found the main offer, I found the upgrade offer, I found upgrade number 2, if there's any, I found, sometimes I even find the thank you pages. You know, sometimes people don't protect the thank you pages, and I can even find the product download page like that. It's, again, it's kind of a gray hat technique, but hey, if you want to get into a new market, and if you can find some free products like this that people have left open, why not? Right? So you can do that as well. Up to you though. So that's what I do. I typically go out like this, and I research marketers. What we sometimes also do is we look for their JV page, right? So if you Google this, if you type in sitename.com, then it brings all the public pages. Maybe it'll bring any emails associated with it, maybe any banner ads and so on and so forth. And now you basically have an entire business in your hands. Okay, so in this case, we found the JV page, we found all the emails that they had put up, and it's perfect. Now, remember this, I'm not asking you to copy all of this verbatim. I'm not saying that take everything that you can find like this, do all your research, and then just basically slap your own name on it. No, that's not the point here. The point is that you can get inspired by it. The point is that if you are unsure what it is you want to or you should do, then you can take what they have done, you can experiment with it, and when you find something that works, you can then deviate more. So what we do post-setup is that post-setup, first of all, we take these funnels, we drive some traffic to them ourselves, and we see whether or not it makes money as is. When it does, if you have enough money to hire a designer now or a copywriter to do it from scratch, we do that, and then we slowly test it. We create new variations. You know, someone once told me, they said that when it comes to product creation, you should spend 1 month in creating a product and the next 11 months selling it. That's the point. You don't need to spend all the time to create a new product. You just create a new one, make it really good, and based on a funnel that works. And when you've tested it, you'll be able to generate money every single time you sell it. Okay, so that's step number 1. Is that clear? Is the search part okay for you? I mean, maybe you already have some funnels in mind that you want to, you want to duplicate in your business. Maybe you realize that there's a product out there that is selling really well, and you're thinking, how can I create something similar? Does that happen to you, by the way? When you want to sell something, when you do your market research, even affiliate marketing, do you feel there are offers out there that you would like to promote? Yes or no? Yeah, of course. Joan says, good. Good. Alvin, just making sure that I think someone from our team is waiting to get upgraded. Okay, so, okay, if it's not clear yet, all I'm saying is you need to find an offer to promote. That's all. Could be your own offer, could be something you create. Simple. Find an offer that will make you money. Okay? A funnel, basically. The second step is editing it. So remember what I showed you earlier, what I told you earlier about what AdConnect can do. So in this case, just, think about this for a second. With AdConnect, and again, I'll show you this in a bit, you can quickly load up the landing pages and edit them using our proprietary editor. But let me kind of walk you through this. I think one slide is missing here. But if you wanted to, actually no, I think it's there. If you wanted to build a new business, you would have to, number 1, design the funnel. You would have to write the sales copy, you would have to hire a designer, you'd have to hire a web designer, you'd have to do some backend configuration. It can get very expensive very quickly. And I'm not just talking about a one offer, I'm talking about multiple offers. Right? So it can get expensive very quickly. Now, the reason I say this is, if you go to Upwork, for example, and if you try and find someone to do sales copy for you, good ones might charge you $50 an hour. If you want someone to do designs for you, they might again charge you $50 an hour. If you want someone to change your PSD designs into HTML, they might be $67 an hour. Right? So bringing it all together and everything, it just costs too much to create a single funnel. You already found a funnel that you want to use in your business. I mean, you know it exists, but if you have to recreate it from scratch to begin with, it'll cost you too much. Right? Now, what if, the question is, what if you could take one of these funnels instantly and still use it to make money? What if you didn't have to hire a copywriter or a designer or a web designer or do any complicated backend configurations? What if your cost for all of this was zero? Would you do it? Yes or no? Okay, Jones is asking a very good question, by the way. So again, this goes a step back. Jones is asking about the offer. How do you know that the offer is making money? You know, how can you be sure? Jones, let me give you a few examples here. So I'm just going to second. Let's say if I wanted to, oh, you said, okay, how do you know if the offer is making money? Okay, let me just show you this. ClickBank Marketplace. Okay, so if I go in here, let's look at the cooking market already, right? So let me just type in cooking. Okay, there we go. So I'll just zoom in a little bit. There we go. So cooking market, you can see that the gravity is high, and you know, for ClickBank, you know, when the gravity is high, it means it's making sales. Would you agree, Jones? Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fine. And again, Jones makes a very valid question. He says that I'm a programmer. I can easily copy the funnels. I just don't know how to get it monetized. Okay, that's completely fine. Now, what if you could figure out what kind of things we're selling already via Facebook ads? So I'm just going to go into one of these softwares that I have. Let me just log in. Okay. So what if I was to find ads that were converting well and use them to find the offers, find the funnels that were converting well as well, right? So this is a software that we have access to, and we bought it actually, I think, about a couple of months ago when it came out. What I'm going to do is just quickly, I'm going to just show you how you can find now the ads and then the offers based on that. So I'm just going to look for cooking. Let's search. Okay, great. There we go. So again, I'm going after cooking because I like cooking. So this is in Spanish. I mean, I don't speak Spanish, otherwise I guess I could use it. This is sponsored though. Let's look for some ads that are getting a lot of engagement. I think that first one was, this one is a little bit, but again, different language. This one's getting some engagement as well. Let's go check out this page. There you go. So this is an ad. That's the link. Let me just grab this. For the cooking niche, this is the ad that they're running. The meal preparing, cooking, and cleaning this week. Our chefs will do all the cooking for you. They'll cook 6 dinners for $59, and you can get that here. So you know that this business model, I mean, listen, if they have 19 shares, you know that they are doing whatever they can to basically build a business based on this, right? So I'm just going to go in here, and I'm going to open this up in Facebook. Let me see if I can. So this is called Freshly, right? I'm just going to find the fan page. All right, there we go. So you know that this fan page is running ads. And I mean, let's look at how many fans they have. They have 231,000 likes. So you know that that's a business model that is working. Jones, would you agree with that? I mean, I found you this ad. The ad isn't great, I must admit. I mean, it only has a 30% ad rank. But I found you this ad, and it has a lot of engagement. And now we've also found the fan page associated with the ad. Could you reverse engineer business based on this? Yes or no? Same thing with any funnel, right? It goes with any funnel. If I jump in here, let me look for ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels, as you know, is a landing page builder. It's a funnel builder, right? So I'm just going to type in ClickFunnels. And let's see if we find any ads here. I think we should, I mean, because I'm targeted with them, from them all the time, so there must be some ads related to ClickFunnels here. Okay, there you go. So these are ClickFunnels ads again. I mean, if you're a programmer, Jones, I'll use your example here. If you could create another landing page builder or another funnel builder, I mean, I'm not saying the world needs another, but if you could, then you could basically look at all the ads that ClickFunnels are running. And you know this is a profitable company. I mean, this is a company that is potentially doing more than $1 million a month at the moment. Right? So this is a company that is making a lot of money by running highly profitable ad campaigns. You need to do the same thing. You need to do the exact same thing. Right? Jones, I don't think they're making $2 billion, and that's what you're referring to per year. I don't think they're making that much. Okay, anyway, so we found this. These are all the ads that are working, and you can just take any of this ad and you know it's working. You can click on it, and when you click on it, you can figure out basically where it's going, and you can copy that landing page and so on and so forth. Basically, this is your entire business just handed over to you on a silver platter. That's what you do. You find an offer that converts. You figure out what kind of ads they're running, which in this case we use AdsVisor. They're manual methods as well. So you can go straight into Facebook and you can see, you can search for ClickFunnels and see what kind of posts they're making on their fan page. Right? Then I'll continue with this. Editing a page within AdConnect is very straightforward. I'll let you give me a page, give me a URL, a website that you like. Jones could be, you could be anyone here. Give me a URL that you like, and I'll edit that right in front of you. I'll wait. Any URL, I mean, not Facebook, not Google, you know, because we don't really want to edit those sites. There's nothing in there. But any opt-in page you see or any kind of sales page you see, let me know, and I'll edit that right in front of you with AdConnect. I'm just going to jump in here so I can do that right in front of you. Detoxingguru.com. Okay, I'll look at that one. That's Health Market. That's pretty good. Let me just open that up here. Detoxingguru.com. Someone said truthaboutapps.com. Let me open that up as well. Okay, I'll just lower the volume here. Okay, excellent. So this is a Detoxing Guru sales page. I mean, you can see they have a buy button. Now, what if you had a similar kind of product to sell, right? That's the point. Or what if you wanted to promote this as an affiliate, whichever method it is that you're trying to do, right? So, or the other one is this one, Truth About Apps. I'll actually just do this one because I think this is cleaner. So I'm just going to go into AdConnect, and what I'll do now is I will put this URL in here, and I'm going to create two variations of this, right? Because one variation, like both variations maybe have different headlines, maybe they have a video on them, one of them does, one of them doesn't. Just split testing. I mean, I don't really want to call it split testing because that is trivializing it, but I'll create variations of this page within AdConnect, right? So again, I'll show you this page, by the way. This is what the page looks like. It's very text heavy. It's quite long, but obviously that works. I mean, you know, if they're running it, they are making money with this, right? I don't know if it runs on ClickBank. Let me see. Actually, I don't think it runs on ClickBank. They have their own system. But you know, obviously, that this page is working, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change up the headline. Maybe I don't like the headline. Maybe for my customers, the headline needs to be different. Maybe for my audience, you know, there needs to be a video because, as you can see, there isn't a video on this page right now. I'm just waiting for this to load up, right? So there could be a multitude of reasons, by the way, why that happens. That some pages convert for your audience and some don't. You could be doing affiliate marketing, you could be doing product marketing, whatever. Now tell me this, just a minute, tell me this. What if you figure out that by driving Facebook ads to this page, you spend $10 and you make $50 back? Would that be a viable business to go into or not? Because that's what AdConnect allows you to do. It allows you to figure out whether or not a campaign would be successful, because instead of creating the entire page from scratch, you can leverage what someone else has already done, right? So Friend says absolutely, Jones says yes as well. While I wait for this page to load, and again, I think it is my internet, tell me what you think. Would it be profitable for you to find a campaign that works? Would you be able to bring that into your own business, into your own domain, test it out, and if it works, basically blow it up? Yes or no? What do you think? Let me know. I'm just waiting in the chat box to see your comments. Okay. So, well, there we go. Okay, let's see if it's up. Okay, if it's not up, I'm going to show you another one for a second and figure out why this is a bit slow. I think again it is my internet. So I'm gonna go into a campaign that we had. I was just testing it out beforehand, so I'm just gonna take this one and actually delete this. Okay, there we go. So let's add a new campaign within Ad Connect, and I'm going to create two variations of this, right? So this is a bonus page that we had created, and I'm going to create two variations of this because one's not enough. I want to test both of them. I want to drive ads and basically figure out which one is working. So this is our bonus page. As you can see, it's quite simple. It's quite straightforward. But I want to change up a few things here. I'm going to change up the headline, right? So this says, as I told you earlier, Everless, the world's greatest membership platform. So I'm just going to change it up and say, build your own membership sites in under 10 minutes. Right? I think that's okay. That's one headline. And then I can switch versions and I go to second version and I can change the other headline now if I'm just testing for headlines, and I can say, let's see, I'm going to say, whoops, again, advanced features, but I'm going to click here and edit and say, get your own membership site to sell in under 10 minutes, right? Similar kind of headline, just a little bit of difference. I can change more things. So if I go here, for example, I can change the text. I can just go to edit HTML and I can just replace the text. So get instant access to every lesson now. I could say limited time lifetime access. Click here. Okay, that's done. I can change up this button as well. So if I go in here, let me just go and do this. Right, I can change the URL here as well, basically. So if I go to this actual page, let me just open this up. This is the original page, right? So this is the button that you can see at the bottom left. That's the link, the URL link. And I can change that up. And I can put some other link here if I wanted to. But mainly what I wanted to do was change the headline, right? This is the second one, remember, and this is the first one that we had earlier, which was, again, slightly edited headline. We had said, build your membership site in under 10 minutes. Once I'm happy with it, I'm just going to click save. It's done. Okay, simple, straightforward process. It's done. The changes are saved. Now we have two different variations. Now, before I do any ads or anything like that for this, I just want to show you what that would look like. So let me open this up. When I open this up, as you can see, the URL is still the same, right? So this is the original. No, wait, this is not the original. Let me open up the original. I think it's now, because it's on my website, because it's on my computer, it's showing up like that. So this is get your own membership site to sell in under 10 minutes, right? And this is build your own membership sites in under 10 minutes. So both different headlines, both that can be run from this URL, from these two URLs, right? So all you have to do is now use one of these two URLs in your marketing, and you've instantly used someone else's pages. But that's, again, in this case, we already have our pixel on this page because this is our domain. So we put our pixel in here. But what I can also do is I can download this. So here's the download button. When I download this, an HTML gets saved to my computer, which is great because when an HTML gets saved, what I can do there with that one is that I can FTP it into my server, right? So I don't know why that happened again, maybe the internet. Let's go here. So when that page gets downloaded, I can FTP it into my server. That way, I have the original HTML. Right, so let's go again. Okay, interesting, I have to check that. But I was able to download, let me just show you this. So I was able to download sites like these. I'm going to open up one of these. Okay. Let me open another one for you, which is actually pretty cool. Because the point is that you can open these sites up and you can change the logos. You can put in your own buy buttons. You can basically do whatever you want with it, right? This actually, I remember this is one of the ones I was trying out because we're looking to release a new Facebook course, and I wanted to change that for us. So this is, the original site was, let me see, university.ad.com. And I was able to edit that. So again, want to make Facebook advertising easy again? Welcome to Express University. This was the original page, and I changed it to look like this. Right? Again, little changes, but changes that I know that my community, my customers would appreciate more. So that's what Ad Connect basically helps you do. Ad Connect allows you to run your own, to make changes to any versions that exist online, and then download them. Or if it's your own website, you can just use these dynamic URLs and you can load those pages in real time. Because here's the more advanced trick. Once you have this, and in that case, if I go back to this one, let's say, if I was creating a page for this, what I can do here is I can actually take some components from this as well, which we are, which we can then use for our ad. So I can go into Manage Ads and I can create an ad just for this page, just for this version. Right, so I'll just jump into, let's say, a clicks to website because I want a specific kind of ad that has been done before. So I could maybe take this one for the detoxing guru, right? Even though the colors don't quite match it, but I'll click on this one, I'll click on use. There we go. So that opens up. You'll see that the original ad is already here. I can just open this up in full, and I can change this. I was a detoxing guru, right? So detox your way to good health. There we go. Right, simple one. Again, simple changes. I haven't made too many big changes. I can put in some stickers as well if I want to. I think it would just kind of ruin the picture in this case, so I won't. Once I'm happy with it, I can simply save it. And then I can go back to my campaigns and I can download it. It's done, save, let's close this. All right, then let's go back to ads. And if I refresh this one more time, you'll see that these ads, this ad that I created earlier is now available, and I can download it and I can use it for my campaigns. And again, that ad actually matches the page that we had created. That actually matches the page that we had created before. So that's what Ad Connect allows you to do. Ad Connect allows you to load different versions of the same page within your browser and then make changes to it and download them, right? The goal being that you want to be able to run successful campaigns instead of trying to force one ad to multiple different sales pages, for example, that might or might not convert. In this case, your sales pages can actually match the ads that you're running as well. What do you think about that? Give me a quick yes if you're with me so far still. I'm going to answer some questions, and in the meantime, I'm going to just prepare to jump into the third step as well. Let me know. Okay. Can I add elements to the site, like more sections? Not at the moment, but it's on the roadmap. So I'll just show you, again, I'll show you a bit later. We have a blog where we're keeping a full roadmap of what we're expecting to add within this. So yes, you will be able to, but not at the moment. I think that's still about more than a month away. Okay. All right, let me see more. Let me see more questions. Then we have a question. Can I add my Ad Connect pages to WordPress website? Not at the moment. So we have a WordPress plugin that's basically used to put in the cookie. But again, this is something that's on the roadmap that we're going to allow you to put in to basically load the page that you have changed right within your WordPress website. But again, that comes later. Okay? Okay, how do you tell if the ad is working or not, and where did you see proof that it was a good ad? The proof that I saw was that there were a lot of engagement on that ad. Okay, that was the first proof that I saw. Now, whether or not the ad is working, this is business at the end of the day, and you have to try it yourself. You know, it's not going to be handed over to you, but with the method that I'm showing you, you will be able to do it faster. Next time, just do this, okay? If you're worried if it's working or not, next time, just do this. If you find an ad that attracts you for a market that you're in, take a screenshot of it, all of it, click on it, go to the funnel and figure out what that funnel is. That's your new business, right? Instead of creating something from scratch that doesn't even exist yet, follow along what's already working. Use Ad Connect to take the core elements of it and create your own business on top of that. Remember what I said earlier, and this is critical. Do not reinvent the wheel. Very, very crucial. Do not reinvent the wheel. Okay, Ram's asking a very good question. Are there any intellectual property issues? Of course. As I mentioned, please make sure that you have permission to use the page that you're downloading. Please make sure that you're following all the copyright laws. You know, that's what I recommend. I can't stop you from doing whatever it is you want to do, but at least feel inspired by looking at what others are doing. This is something I want to leave completely up to your discretion, whether or not you will use a page that you come across. I mean, it is really up to you, right? But I know what I can tell you is that we allow you to do it. You need to have permission, though. Because remember, this is also targeted towards your own websites. You can load variations of your own pages using this, and you can run better ads to them. This is, after all, called Ad Connect. Okay? All right. Okay, so the pages that you download are hosted with you, right? We can't host them for obvious reasons because you downloaded them, so they're hosted with you. But the pages that are already on your website, we host a version of them. So the traffic still goes to your website, you know, it goes via us, but to a dynamic version of your page. Okay? All right. Do you have a mind map page to use the step-by-step process? Yeah. So if I go into, let me just jump in here, the training. If I jump right here, you'll see all the training is already available here. Okay, so you can follow along and you can figure out exactly how to use this software. So there's an overview training, and then there's training with each and every module in it as well. What I mean by permission is that if you are duplicating, listen, I mean, this is common sense, right? If you come in and if you duplicate all of the stuff that I have done, you know, I'm going to be pretty pissed. But if you get inspired from it and if you use some elements of it to create your own, I'd be happy. Right? Let me ask you this question. How many of you here have any kind of reseller software or a white label software that you got as a bonus or you purchased? Yes or no, if you do? Yes, you have, yes, tons of them, exactly. So Anthony and others, if you have your own funnel, if you have your own white label software or reseller software that you bought from someone else, yes or no, do you have that? That's the question, right? So what you can do in this case is you already have a sales page that you have permission to use. Instead of downloading that sales page and editing the HTML, you can load that sales page within Ad Connect. You don't need to know HTML anymore. It's simple changes. You don't need to be a coder. You can make those changes right within Ad Connect. So if I go back in, I'll just go in and make some more changes and you'll be able to see. The point is that you don't need to be able to, you don't have to now know HTML, okay? Even if you're not a developer, even if you're not a designer, you don't need to jump through hoops to get this done, okay? Okay, Phyllis is asking, so if you make changes, you'll be fine? Phyllis, it depends on the level of changes. It's as simple as that. Listen, I'll leave that up to your discretion again. It's really up to you, but if you make a lot of changes, you'll be completely fine. If you only make a few changes, yeah, someone might not like it, right? So what you want to do really is you want to change as much as you can. You want to change as much as you can so that, you know, change the logo, change the headline, replace the video. You can keep the background, you know, up to you, but I think that's okay, right? You can change this. You can remove this video, for example, right? So a few things you can change here and there, but the point is, as long as it helps you sell, that's the goal here. The goal is to help you get started faster. Okay? Stephen, I know if you're here in with me as well, can you just answer some questions in chat? Because I think you might be better placed than Alvin or Bilal as well to answer some. Okay. Perfect. You got it, Phyllis. That's perfect. So again, those are the two steps. The third step is to publish. So when you have a campaign, you basically just publish it, you download the ads, you publish the page, and you're good to go. So remember, in our case, what happened was with us, we actually had, if I just go back here, so we had this kind of page. So we had made a few changes to the sales page, just like I'm showing you right now. And with that, we were able to drive traffic straight to the sales page with our headline. This is important. With our own video, with our own headline, we were able to drive more traffic to the page instead of wasting it on a bonus page. So that's an affiliate model of using this. Let me show you another example. Let's say you come across a local business website. So let's look for a restaurant. Okay, I'm just going to mute, I think, Alvin. Yeah, because I'm getting a lot of feedback there. Okay, I'm just going to go for this website. Okay, let's say if you are a website developer, you're a designer, you are someone who can do magic with websites, or you're just a conversion expert. You just know basically how to make websites convert. So you come across this website in your research and you think, well, you know what, this looks pretty bad. And I have 20 different ways in which I can improve it. But how do you contact the client? Because if you contact the client and say, hey, I can help you improve the website, they'll say, oh, we get 10 inquiries every single week, I'm not interested, right? So what you can do is you can do the next best thing. You can load this site up here, and you can create variations right within AdConnect. And when you create those variations, you can actually download the HTML for those variations, and you can then send them a copy of that, right? So let's say you look at this text and you think, okay, this is, you know, it doesn't read that good. As a copywriter, I wouldn't write this. So let's change it up like this, right? Okay, so you pay for what you eat, you know, whatever, something like that. I could change some things as well. Instead of chef, I could, instead of parties or events, I could say, let's see, book an event, because maybe just saying that would get us more buyers, right? There's reservations, there's cookbook. Once I'm done with this, I'm just going to save it, and then I'm going to download this page. So I'm going to mail this restaurant, and I'm going to tell them, hey, I came across your website, and I wanted to, you know, I had a few changes in mind that I wanted to make to this, but I had some time to create a few changes. I've just changed the menu items. If you'd be interested, I can work with you to make more changes. Let me know if you'd like me to do that. So what you do is you can either send them this HTML file that you've just created, or you can download it and you can host it yourself, right? So this is an HTML file that you've downloaded. You can host it yourself on your own web server, and then when you mail them, you can basically tell them like, hey, you know, I saw your website, I think it could be a little bit better. So what I've done is I made a few changes to it, and I would like you to check it out. If you like the changes that I've made, let's talk and I can help you make more of them. So now you've already done some work. Not a lot of work, you've just changed a few things here and there. They think that you've done a lot of different complicated things with the HTML, but you've just made slight changes. So this helps you get your foot through the door, right? This helps you build trust, build authority with them, and this helps you basically make, you know, friends with them even before you started. So again, this is the page that I've downloaded, by the way, and you can see this is on my hard drive, right? This keyword is different. You can see more paragraphs here, and now we're good to go. So I can just send them an email and say, hey, listen, I've already taken the liberty of making a couple of changes to your website. If you think it looks better, or if you think you'd like me to work on this some more, we can get on a call and I can help you figure out exactly what needs to be done here. So as a local business, would that be good if you could approach someone after already having made some changes to their website? Yes or no? Would that be a good thing? So Jones, what I mean by more changes is that you can help them improve their website. If you think that it can be improved, that is, of course, right? So as a programmer, you can say, hey, I noticed that it lacks like 10 different things, and again, you know that better than I do. but you can say that it lacks this 10 different things, and I can come in and change all of them. I can help you improve the website if you simply hire me, right? But instead of now just sending them a cold email, you're actually sending them a website that you've already changed a little bit, so they can look at your work, right? It's like a live portfolio. Instead of just trying to convince them and saying that, hey, you know, this is something that I might be able to do on your website, you've already made some changes and proven that you can do it. So businesses will trust you more. What do you think about this, all of you? Do you think this is something you can use to close more contacts, to close more leads in local business? Yes or no? Let me know. Because I think this is a great way to get your foot through the door, to convince people that you know what you're talking about. It's not just that you are bluffing. You can actually go in and make those changes. And when this is the cool part, by the way, when that client agrees and they pay you, put this, you can watch this training here, put this code, this script, above the head tag in the HTML site, and you can make the changes live here. And when you use this special URL, the changes will show up live on their website. Their website will be completely unchanged on their hosting. You haven't even touched that. But if you do this, if someone opens this URL, it will open a different website. Point being, you can ask them to test it. You can say, hey, listen, if you don't trust my work, you can use this. If it makes you more sales, pay me. Pay me more. You know, you can pay me a base rate, but double that if this makes you more money. So you can do that as well. So that's the point with Ad Connect, is that you can basically not just connect advertisements to pages that are working, you can also use this as your foot through the door. Okay, I'm just going to actually show you this. Let me see, a link that a picture that Stephen shared with me. Let me find that, because this explains the core of Ad Connect even better. Let me see. Stephen, if you can actually link that to me, I'm just trying to open that, but I think my clip might be acting up. So you can maybe even Skype it to me. The ad testing picture. Okay. I'll keep my eyes open for that, but let me just reload our chat system. The point of this software is that you can use any funnel builder, right? So you can have lead pages, you can have copy funnels, click funnels, whatever it is, you can load all your pages within here, and then you can make changes to them directly. This way you can also back up all your pages. So if something happens, if you lose that account for some reason, you will have a copy of those pages here. Let's say if you're paying for ClickFunnels, right, it's $97 a month. You use it for 3 months, you're like, okay, it's not giving me an ROI right now. Maybe 3 months later I can use it again. You can close that account and still have all your pages backed up here, right? That way, if you lose that account, at least you know that your HTML is saved somewhere. Your pages are saved somewhere. Does that make sense? Again, yes or no? Let me know if you're still with me. It does a lot of things. I want to make sure that you see exactly what it is that it does. All right. Perfect. Thank you, Stephen. So again, I want to show you the core ad part here, which I think is beautiful. So typically when you do some kind of testing, you have a generic headline here on a landing page, and you're driving 3 different ads over to the same landing page, trying to figure out which ad will make you more money, right? But the way Ad Connect works, and again, this generates more success, is that when you're using a specific ad with a specific headline, right? So you still have the same number of ads, but now you just have 3 different variations of the landing pages. That's what Ad Connect allows you to do. So what do you think so far? I mean, do you feel that you're completely blown away? Do you feel that you could take any successful funnel that you find and you could use it in your business somehow? Yes or no? Let me know what you think. Because I think if I had something like this, which would just allow me to go in and not only run better ads, but also leverage what other people have done, that would be pretty cool. That would be really, really impressive. Okay, Phyllis, of course, no problem at all. I'll link you in a couple of minutes, and you can check it out some more. And I think, Stephen, you can answer the question before that, because I think it's a bit technical there. Okay, so I want to show you a bonus step here as well, by the way. Okay, because I promise you if you stay till the end, I'll give you a bonus step, how you can steal your competitors' traffic without partnering up with them. So I gave you the example of which one was it? I think we were looking at Truth About Apps, right? So if I go here and I find, let's say, truthaboutapps.com, I can go to, I think it was similarweb.com. Let me just try it out. I showed you the advertisement technique already, right? So you can go to Facebook, you can find, let me look for Truth About Apps here. Actually, not that much. I guess they're not very big on Facebook. But what about, I think we had this one, right? So I can go to Freshly and I can look at everything that this fan page is doing. And I know that if I'm to create something similar, I need a fan page like this. I need images like this. So if I hire a photographer, I can tell the photographer, hey, listen, I need you to prepare food, and then I want you to take pictures of it looking like this. So that's the goal. The goal is that you take what's already working and you use that. So I'll just go for Truth About Apps here. And this is cool, by the way, because it gives me insights as to how much organic traffic a site is getting. It gives me insights as to what kind of, ads these sites are running, if any at all. And that's really, really important to know, because you're reverse engineering another website's success. Okay? Yep, there we go. Excellent. Okay, Ron Crouch, I'll let Alvin answer that for you if it's okay, because I think your answer requires a lot of things. I'll let Alvin answer that for you. Okay? All right. So I'm just waiting again. My internet sucks. It's so slow. But once this loads up, you can go to SimilarWeb and you can try this out yourself as well. You can look for stats on what kind of traffic a website is generating and how. And this is very, very good to know. I'll come back to this a bit later. This is how you can basically find out what your competitors are doing, and you can partner up with them. Or you can simply take what they have, the way they're generating traffic, and you can use that in your business as well. So who here thinks that they can find great funnels and use Ad Connect to make more money? Who here thinks that they could find high converting funnels and use Ad Connect to make more money? Because Ad Connect is a proven ad-based funnel system. We combine the advertisements with the landing pages, with the funnels. You can edit any website in real time, as I showed you. It comes with a Visivig editor, so you can make changes live. You can change the colors, the fonts, the size, anything you want to do. You can instantly download the version that you've created, and you have an advanced HTML and CS editor in that as well. There's an integrated Photoshop-style ad builder, so you can build your own ads using this platform. It comes with 50 ready-to-go designs already, and then you get short URL for each version that you create. And that short URL is great because, as I mentioned, when you're driving your own traffic dynamically, you can drive that using Ad Connect. Then you also get landing page analytics, especially if you are using your own pages. It tells you exactly what kind of traffic each version is getting, and in future we'll also do conversion tracking as well. Okay? This is cool. I didn't show you this earlier, but we also have a bulk multi-version editing feature. So you can edit headlines or videos or images in bulk at the same time. Instead of switching from one to the other, you can edit multiple of them at the same time. I mean, this is one of the most powerful softwares that we've ever released. Think about just picking up someone else's website and using it in your business, or making changes to it and suggesting the improvements to them, and then getting paid for making those improvements. So Ad Connect is a very powerful software. It comes with some bonuses as well. Bonus number one is that we're doing a webinar on the 31st of January. Actually, I think, should it be set for, let me count, 26, 27. It might be the 1st, but I think it's 31st of January as of now. And on this webinar, we'll be giving you basically a technical walkthrough of how this works. Okay. Then bonus number two is WordPress Engage Plus plugin. Bonus number three is some training on how to write web copy that sells. And again, this might be useful for you if you plan on changing a lot of words in the websites that you're connecting with. Then bonus number 4, we give you our training called Traffic Autobahn. And bonus number 5, we give you $1 trial for copy funnels as well. So again, with that Connect, you can do a lot of cool things that are not available anywhere else. And the price for this is going to be $297. But just for the early bird period, this is actually available for $97 lifetime price. So either $67 a year or $97 lifetime. In fact, on the sales page right now, during the early bird period, we have a $10 discount. So if you go for the $97 option, you can put the code EB10. So it's Echo Bravo 10, and you get a $10 discount immediately on the lifetime license. So go to adconnect.io/sales. I'm just going to drop it in the chat box. Let me just put that here. Okay, so you can use EB10 for $10 discount for the lifetime license, but note that this is only available for a few hours. I'm here to answer questions. I'm here to clear any doubts that you might have. Let me know, and I'll get all of that sorted for you. Okay? Okay, once I purchase the upgrade, I'll talk about that soon. Ronald, no, they won't have access in that case. They won't. So I'll talk about that soon, but the short answer is no. Okay, so what I want to know from you, everyone here, is who's jumping in. Give me a quick 1 if you're jumping in. I just want to get some numbers here quickly and understand how many people see the value in this and how many people could use something like this within their business. And if you don't, it's completely fine. But I know that there is something like this out there, and I think it sold for, what was it, $197, and that was about 8 months ago. But this one basically is just so much more powerful and so much more affordable. That was our goal. They wanted to create something that also helped you run better ads, and at the same time, it was powerful as well and not that expensive. So let me know. Give me a quick yes, give me a quick 1 if you're jumping in, and I'll just call you out if that's okay. Everything that I've shown you, by the way, is part of the main product today. Okay, there's no bait and switch. Everything that you've seen today is part of the main product. So this works in entirety without anything else. Just want to make that very clear. And I will talk about the upgrade soon as well, but I just want you to know that everything that I've shown you is bulletproof with this method. Okay, all right, let me jump in here. Okay, so we have Anthony, Phyllis, and friends saying yes. And we have Hot Choice is saying yes as well. Ronald says yes, I'm in. Jan, I'll talk about that. And Russ says yes as well. Kenneth says yes too, or 1. Perfect. Perfect. Now, let me talk about the upgrades here as well. And again, as I mentioned earlier, upgrades are completely optional. Everything that I've shown you works with the main version. So upgrade number 1 is the agency license. Typically, we reserve it for much later. And I know I spoke to Karthik, for example, and when he sold the Member Hub agency license, it sold for $2,000, which is quite expensive. Right? So with the agency license, you can sell AdConnect access to your clients. You can run ads or do whatever you want and sell AdConnect access to people. And you can keep 100% of whatever you make. So in this case, we allow you to get unlimited impressions. With the other software, with the main version, you do have a limitation of 10,000 impressions a month. Honestly, it's unlikely most people will hit that. But if you're going to be an advanced user, if you're going to be a heavy user, you need unlimited impressions. Then you also get unlimited campaigns with AdConnect, which means that you can now run as many as you want. With the main offer, you can run 100 at a time. If you get to more than 100, you can delete one, add another one. But with this upgrade, you get unlimited. Then you get 10 new ad templates every single month, right? So we'll keep on adding 10 new ads for you every single month within the ad tool. At the moment, you get 50 when you join in, but with this one, you'll be able to get 10 new ads every month. Then you also get a 50-seat developer license, right? So that means that you can now offer 50 different seats to your clients or anyone you sell to online. Listen, after this launch is done, by the way, this will be sold on the same page where you are right now for $49 a month, which is a big price, right? So what you really want to do is you want to get this and then sell access to Ad Connect to other people who don't want to pay $49 a month. You can ask them for $19 a month. And if you get 50 of those in, that's already $1,000 a month of passive income. If you need more seats, contact us and we can give you more seats within that as well for a price, for a small monthly price. Okay? Plus you get the 10-seat team license as well. So I want to show you this feature actually because I think this is one of the coolest part of this software. So with the team users, sometimes people are not comfortable sharing their logins with their teams, with their VAs. With the team users, you can create logins. There should be teams full name, by the way, team members full name, but you can create logins for them, right? And you can give them specific campaigns. You don't have to give them all the campaigns, right? So you can say, okay, I only want to give, let's say, specific campaigns to them. You can do all of that, right? And then you can also create access for clients right over here. In a similar way, you can create an account like how many impressions do you want for them. Maybe you don't want to give them too many impressions. That's up to you. And then you can limit the amount of impressions right here, as I've just shown you. And you can create accounts for them as well. You can enable disable right from within this dashboard. Right? So this way, you can create 50 client accounts within your dashboard. And you can charge them monthly, you can charge them one-time fee. It's entirely up to you. This upgrade comes with some bonuses as well. Bonus number 1, we give you affiliate toolbox creator. Then we give you 15 more done for you Facebook ads. We give you upsell buzz, which will help you create upsell pages within seconds. All right. So again, this is the agency license, and this is a license to print money by offering this to clients. Remember, you're getting Ad Connect already, right? So you can take our Ad Connect sales page, and you can load it up within Ad Connect. This is really meta, by the way. You can load it up within Ad Connect. You can make your own changes to it. You can put your own video. You can, instead of my image, you can put your own image, and you can sell this as your own. And when people buy, you can create a seat for them with the method that I've just shown you. How does that sound? Does that sound cool? Because I think it's really awesome. I think it's really, really good. Because this is available for either $27 a month or $197 a year. And again, I would like to remind you the earning potential here. Even if at the very bare minimum, you were to charge only $10 a month per seat that you have. That's $500 a month for an investment of $27 a month or $197 a year. That's pretty good ROI already. Everyone says, Neil, how can we get an ROI? This is how you get an ROI. You take a deal which is ridiculously good, and then you go out there and then you sell it for much more. So there's no difference, Jones, between $27 a month or $197 a year. They're both the same offers. Just in one case you pay monthly, in the other you pay yearly, that's all. That's the only difference. And just to also answer some questions, I think Ron asked earlier, that if you, as long as you continue to pay, you continue to have access to the software, to the upgrade, your clients continue to have access basically. But if you stop paying, your clients lose access as well. They're yearly. Right? What is the difference between the 50-seat developer license and the 10 team member license? Ronald, good question. So the team license is basically for your VAs, for your managers within your own team. You want to give them specific campaigns, right? So you want to say, okay, I've set up this campaign. Can you edit this one? To your copywriter, right? So if you have a copywriter, you can give them a campaign that's already been set up. The copywriter can go in and edit the text and whatever. The designer can go in and edit the images and whatever, right? That's the team license. For a client license, you're not giving them any campaigns. You're just saying, okay, do whatever you want within this. right? Create as many campaigns as you want. Because remember, with this upgrade, with the agency upgrade, you're getting unlimited campaigns. So your client can do 1,000 different campaigns, and that's completely fine. So when you sell this, you don't need to restrict your clients on any kind of campaigns. Does that answer your question, Ronald? Let me know. Okay. If it does, or even if it doesn't, let me know who's jumping in. Give me a quick 2 if you're jumping into this one, because I think the agency license is perfect for those who are used to selling it to other people. I think this is something that you can use as well. But I want to know from you if you think this is something that you can use within your business as well. Cool, perfect, says Ronald. Can you explain the agency? Sure, I'll try one more time. Let me just go back here. Okay, so with the agency license, you can have 1, unlimited impressions. So if there are any pages you're hosting, you can essentially get as much traffic as you want to that, no restrictions. You get unlimited campaigns. So I think you saw within the software we had like 20 or 30 campaigns. You can have 1,000, 10,000 if you want. That's completely fine. Then we give you 10 new ad templates every month. Then you give you 50-seat developer license, which means that you can go out there and you can sell Ad Connect. And when someone pays you, you can set up a seat for them within Ad Connect. They don't have to buy from us, they can buy from you. Same thing with the 10-seat team license, but it's again for your team. So instead of now setting it up for clients, you're setting it up for your team. You can give them specific campaigns and you can ask them to make changes to the sales copy, to the opt-in copy, to the designs, and whatnot. Your team can take care of all of that. Okay? So Jones, if you want 100 possible, you have to contact us and we'll sell it to you. So at the moment you get 50-seat developer license. If you need 50 more, they'll be available at $17 a month additional. Okay, we have limited it because you have to understand that if we're selling it for $49 a month and you're selling it for $9 a month, we can't let you undercut us forever, right? You have to pay some price for that. Okay, excellent. Kenneth says I just paid for it. Yeah, Jones at $17 for 50 seats. That's correct. Okay, excellent. Ilope said I will buy in the next 3 hours. That's fine. The discount that we have going at the moment is available only till about, I think it's 5 p.m. So you have a few hours, but not so long. Yeah, Leon, if you cancel your agency, yes, your clients will not have access anymore. So they will only have access for as long as you have access. If you cancel it, they won't have access anymore. Okay? All right. Alvin, if you're here with me still, I'm going to talk about upgrade number 2, but can you demo AdsVisor? Is that okay? Alvin. I think you might be muted, so let me just see. Hey, Alvin?
Hey, Neil. Yeah. Give me a few minutes to prepare for that.
Sure. Okay, no worries. And in the meantime, I'll answer some questions. I'll show you basically what AdsVisor is. And again, Alvin will do most of the demo part there. But let me know if you have questions, and I want to make sure that I answer them for you today, right now, because it's still on discount. Right? So you want to make sure you get all the critical information you need to make a decision today. Okay, let's see. Yeah, sure, Glenn. Happy to be here, no problem. Yeah, we try and do, a demo to basically show how it works and everything. So yeah, no problem at all. It's completely fine. Okay, let's see. Is this connected to AdsVisor? It's not connected, but If you wanted to find high converting ads, AdsWiser would be great, yes. What if the 50 seat is finished? How do we purchase extra? Ronald, you contact us via support desk. And as I mentioned, the rate is $17 per month for 50 seats. Okay. Phyllis, thank you. No problem at all. It's completely fine. Okay. So upgrade number 2. Let me talk about that. And I know Alvin will be up soon to demo this for you as well. Upgrade number 2 is the AdsVisor 2.0. So AdsVisor 2.0, as you know, belongs to Abhi and Oliver. And we approached them and we said, hey, we need something that could help our customers to research ads better, to research ads faster. And they told me that AdsVisor 2.0 was the best thing that we could get. So I made a deal with them. And at the moment, AdsVisor 2.0, if you look for it, the main version sells for, I think, $49. The upgrade sells for $97, I think. So it's about $150 altogether, more or less, right? It's about $150. But what we have is we have done a special deal with them where instead of paying $149, you can get it today for $67 only. Okay? With AdsVisor, you can find profitable Shopify stores and products, t-shirt designs that are selling, profitable mobile offers, Amazon affiliate offers. It works for international markets as well. By the way, I know someone asked. You can get high converting offers as well. You can spy on Facebook mobile ads. You can find new and profitable niches. You can figure out the exact audience your competitors are targeting, and you can save time and money. We also have a built-in Shopify spy tool with this, and there's just so much here. I mean, so much. And I know, Alvin, if you're ready, let me know. I'll just pass this over to you then.
Neil?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? All right.
Yes.
Let me just grab the screen from you real quick,
sure.
And let me give you a quick demo of AdsVisor. All right.
Sure.
All right. All right. So just to make sure, guys, can everyone see the dashboard right now, or not the dashboard, but the search ad function for AdsVisor 2.0? Give me a quick yes if you can see my screen and if you can hear me just fine as well. All right, perfect. So with AdsVisor, just like what Neil mentioned earlier, is that it lets you spy or find the best profitable ads that you can search for in YouTube or Instagram, right? And even video ads. So let me give you a quick example. So all you have to do now, instead of experimenting on what ads might work, which is something that I usually do a lot before, and it takes a lot of time and can be quite expensive. So with this is you don't need to experiment. All you have to do is do a quick search, right? For example, we're going to do a quick search for newsfeed ads, just like what you see here. And all you have to do is just go to the search ad function. Of course, there are tutorials included here on how to do the proper searches. You can just do a quick search. For example, here, let's say you want for any niche. You can be as general as possible, as long as it's related to your niche. So if you can do a quick search for fitness, you can select the placements you would want to show up on the results. You have newsfeed ads, you have right column ads, newsfeed ad or newsfeed ad mobile. You can also search for different industries. You can also search by the number of emoticons that it gets, or the main target for the market. So usually it's targeted for both male and female, but if you are in a niche that's more into a specific gender, you can also classify it with that. Now, for your searches, you don't only need one keyword. You can put everything in all at once. So this actually broadens your search window. So you can put in fitness, you can put in yoga as well, anything related to it, right? And if you do a quick search, what will happen is you'll get a lot of results here. Now, it takes time depending on how broad your search is, especially if there's like over 1 million or over 1,000 search results. It's going to take a bit. Look at that. So there you go. So all of these are promoted ads. Right? You can see free class, Pass Madness, become group exercise instructor. All of these are ads that you can use it's kind of like an example or motivation if you want to create an ad directly as well. Because, well, you have to remember that Ad Connect also has a built-in editor that I think you were able to show that, Neil, right? Uh, Let me know if I'm not sure if they was able to show it, but yeah, you can create an ad. After you create a variation of the page, you can create an ad around that. And with Ads Visor, you can find ads that you can use as kind of like a like you know that kind of thing works, right? So you'll be able to see what kind of ads work, and this is not just limited to regular banner ads or promoted posts here. You can also search video ads, right? And also you'll be able to do or search for Instagram ads, and you can also get other you can also search for other posts as well here. So basically you'll be able to follow and spy on the competition and see what kinds of ads that's working for them. And you can use that to build your very own version as well. So with Ads Visor, you don't only get to replicate the page and make your own changes, but with Ads Visor you can also replicate the ads as well to put traffic or to send traffic to whatever website you have. Neil? Yeah, so that's basically a quick summary of what Ad Visor does if you have an Ad Connect platform as well.
Great. So let me just take over the screen from you. Let me check. Yeah, perfect. Okay, excellent. So it has, I mean, because this is the full version now, and Alvin, could you please check the message with Oliver, because I think that's kind of critical. And I gave it to Bilal, but you might have to look at it yourself in Skype.
All right, sure deal.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you get also the team member license with this one, and you also get the client usage license, which is, I think, which is great, because nothing like this for Ads Visor has been offered before. It's the first time that we're doing the entire version for 67, and I know that a couple of months ago the whole thing sold for, like I said, about 47 plus 97. So it's pretty good. We have some bonuses here as well. So Avi was willing to share some bonuses with us. Number one, you're getting Members Pro. Number two, you're getting Social Boost, Lead Gen Pro, Facebook GFX Pro. I mean, there are tons of them. WP Easy Lead, WP Lead Capture, Mobile Plugin, WP Video Slide Page, WP Opt-in Countdown, 3D Page Builder. I mean, I think it's a bit too much, but hey, you know, we're giving you more and more things that you could use. So again, like I said, the price for this at the moment, we planned on putting it out for 97, but you're getting it for 67 only. Okay? So, quick question here. You saw Ads Visor, you saw what it can do. Who's jumping into this? Give me a 3 if you're getting Ads Visor as well. It's good if you want to research on Facebook ads for Shopify, for digital products, physical products, local businesses, whichever one you want. Jan is asking, is it possible to get 1 and 3? Yeah, definitely, Jan. So for 2, when you go scroll down, just say no if you don't want it right now, and you can jump over to 3, and that's completely fine. For someone who asked, what are our plans with Ad Connect long term, let me show you this. So we have, on the sales page, you can see as well something, you know, the same link, but this is our roadmap very quickly from February till April. So these are all the things that we're looking to add. But if you need more, we'll open up a thread inside our Facebook group, and you can tell us there what you want. And if it's feasible, we'll put it within this roadmap. Okay? Tasneem, let me know if that's okay. Joan, sorry, can you? No, they won't get, your clients don't get access to Ads Visor, Jones. They actually, you can research ads for them. Okay, so with Ads Visor, your clients don't get access. It's not agency license, it's developer license. There's a slight difference there. Agency means that you're actually setting up access for your clients. Developer license means that you can just use it for your clients. Is that okay, Jones? And Tasneem, is that okay? I mean, are you happy with those Ad Connect plans, our roadmap? What do you think? This is everything that we're planning. I mean, one of the cool things that we're working on right now, which is high priority, is when you are trying to edit an image, at the moment you can only use a URL, but soon you'll be able to use you'll be able to upload an image as well. So that's coming soon with this one. Okay, perfect. Great. So let me just head back here. Great. If you have questions, let me know. I'll just tell you about the final upgrade. Again, everything is optional, but yeah. Jones, okay. If I get agency, do my clients, I resell it to get access to other stuff. Jones, what do you mean by other stuff? Sorry, could you clarify? What are you saying by other stuff? I'm not clear. No, they don't. No, Jones, they only get, okay. So if you sell the agency license, your clients get access to Ad Connect. They don't get access to AdsVisor. They only get access to Ad Connect as a main front-end user, let's say, right? But they can still have unlimited impressions. They can still have unlimited campaigns. And they also get the ads every month, right? But that's it. They only get Ad Connect. Is that okay, Jones? Let me know if that's clear. Okay, and Alvin, please mute yourself as well. I'm getting some background and it's just, yeah, thank you. Okay, Jones, Richard, let me know if that's okay. Then let's talk about upgrade number 3, which is Ad Connect Mastery. So, we have already in the main offer covered 2 training videos of about 15 minutes each, where we talk about how to find these ads. I'm actually going to just jump over to here and show you this. If I go into product training and bonuses, check reports, okay, there's supposed to be some ads here. There you go. So you get training on how to use ads to your advantage. This is about, let's see, 16 minutes long training, right? And then you also get access to this one, how to find and use funnels to your advantage. So you get these 2 trainings already, about 15 minutes each within your members area. But with the Funnel Mastery course, we want to give you a 4-part training series that will help you sell better without doing more work. So this is pre-recorded already. Part 4 is coming though. Part 1 is Audience Mind Reader, basically how to understand what your audience wants. Part 2 is the secret sales funnels, how to find hidden gems on the internet. Part 3 is how to find high-performing opt-ins, how to basically get high-performing opt-ins, even to the point that you can converting 80% of traffic into leads. And part 4, which is coming soon, is our 107-step checklist, launch checklist to do effective product launches. Okay, so all of these modules, 3 of them are already available. The 4th one's coming up. And then for the first 25 people only who get this upgrade, you're also getting our product creation bootcamp. So you previously sold this 60-minute bootcamp for $299, but you're getting it for one time fee as part of this bonus. Okay. During the early bird period, this upgrade number 3 is available for $47 only. So it's a one-time fee. You pay $47, and you will be able to get access to this upgrade as well. So my question now is, who's jumping into this one? Let me know. Give me a quick yes if you are. Give me a 4 if you're going to jump into this one as well. Okay. Yeah, Richard, that's completely fine. That's up to you. Do we host the ads on our server? I'm not sure what you mean by hosting the ads. When you download the ads, they go onto your computer and you upload them into Facebook. Okay. All right. If you have any questions, any further questions, let me know. And also, just one more time, we'll do a quick roundup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me know what part of the funnel you're jumping in. Which ones are you getting access to? Okay. Jan says 1 and 3. Steve says 1, 2, 3. Richard, how about yourself? I know you're still deliberating. Let me know in the chat box which version is it that you're getting in. And I'm just going to drop the, let me see, drop the link one more time with the $10 discount coupon. Okay, there we go. So let me know, everyone else, what level is it? What kind of access level is it that you're jumping in? so that I know and I can make a note of that on my end. Okay. Sure. Richard, no problem. I completely understand. No, Ronald, the coupon only works for the main offer. It's not for the entire funnel. It only works for the main offer. Okay? All right. All right. Any other questions? Let me know. If not, then I'll take a bow and I'll head out because I have another webinar soon as well that I have to be on. But let me know if there's any other questions that I can answer for you before I go. If not, Alvin, can you hang around for another few minutes and maybe just walk people through the entire funnel again, if that's okay?
Sure, no. Let me just grab the screen from you real quick.
Sure. And I'll head out, but I'll see you in the other webinar soon, okay?
All right, sure.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so guys, you should be able to see the screen right now, and let me also know if you have any questions. Yeah, there you go. So the coupon is EB10. All right, it doesn't matter if it's lower cap or capitalized. All right, let me see. All right, there you go. I think you have it already. So, who here do want to see a recap of the main offer as well as the upgrades? Because if you're still not sure yet, we can do a quick recap if you want. All right, perfect. So let me just quickly recap the presentation here, and let's go back a bit as well. All right, so let me see. So the main offer itself allows you to create variations and ads already with your account. Okay, so you can let me see. You'll be able to edit any web page real time, create any number of variations for any page. For example, you can add your own links, you can add your own videos, you can add your own images as well. So what makes this great is as well as that means you don't need to rely on templates, because you have to understand that templates, although they're great, they're limited in a way. That means you only have a number of layouts to use. With this, you don't need to worry about that. You just simply find other funnels and use that, add in your own content, and you'll be able to monetize that right away. So you never run out of layouts and content ever. All right. Aside from that, you're gonna get what you see is what you get editor. That means everything's drag and drop. You don't need to learn coding to modify any page. You can also download the HTML and host it on your own server. And of course, you'll be able to advanced edit everything, add in your own CSS, and apply the changes to all of the variations or to all of the different versions of the page that you have created. All right. You also have a integrated Photoshop style ad builder, and of course, ready to go ad designs as well to match any niche or any website that you want to drive traffic to, especially for Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Instagram ads, and more. All right. And of course, you can shorten each of the version as well. You have the built-in analytics as well. and of course special bulk version editing, where it means you can make changes on the fly to all the pages or all the variations all at once. All right, and as for the main offer, we do offer some bonuses for you. We're going to have a technical walkthrough webinar as well on how to fully maximize the power of Ad Connect on the 31st at 3 p.m. We're also going to give you WP or WordPress Engage Plus, web copy that sells, traffic autobahn. You also get the CopyFunnels 7-day trial for $1 or $39 a month if you continue. And what this does is it allows you to create your own funnels, not just copy them, but in a way you'll be able to create your own JV funnels. So if you want to launch your own product, if you have, let's say for example, Everlesson, and you want to launch that as an affiliate product, you'll be able to use CopyFunnels here to write the entire funnel for you. All right. So all of this, right, including the bonuses we have mentioned, is going to be included on the main offer. Now, there are two packages for the main offer. You can either get it at either $97 lifetime with a coupon code EB10 for a $10 discount, or you can get it at a monthly price instead of, which is a yearly price of $67. All right, so it's going to be, for the early bird, we have a $10 difference so far, $20 difference so far for the yearly or the lifetime. Okay, so guys, if you want to jump in for the main offer, the link to go to is already in the chat. It is going to be adconnect.io/sales. All right, this is the main offer. So before I proceed with the upgrades, give me a quick yes if everything is clear so far about what the main offer, what AdConnect does, the main version that is. All right, perfect. The coupon code is going to be valid until 5 p.m. That's what our scheduling is for. All right, so we have it scheduled in a way that it's going to be up to 5 p.m. Eastern today. So as for upgrade number 1, now this takes you out from being someone who creates ads or create pages from someone who have an agency license. Agency license means that you will be able to sell access to your clients. You don't need to run the campaigns for them. They're going to have their own access. They're going to be able to run their own campaigns, right? Of course, they're going to have separate logins as well. And you can charge any amount for that. You can charge them a monthly fee or yearly fee or a one-time fee, right? And if they stop paying, you can just cut off the access. Their account will be deactivated. So you have full control of their accounts as well, right? So you'll be able to create unlimited impressions with AdConnect. You'll be able to get unlimited campaigns with AdConnect as well, and you're gonna get 10 new ad templates every single month, right? And your client will also get this if they're going through your account as well. So you have 50 developer licensed. That means you can have students, you can have your VAs to man or to help you run your own campaigns. But if you don't want to run your own campaigns, you also do get 5 seats as well for the agency license. And you also able to create up to 10 sub-accounts, separate accounts for your team. Because if you have a team in the Philippines and you have another team in the US, in UK, and you don't want them to manage or to just edit or to modify or to manage all the campaign all at once, and you can just assign specific campaigns to them. This is what the 10-seat team license is all about as well. All right. So we're also going to include as a bonus as the affiliate toolbox creator. We have 15 done-for-you ads, complete with PSD, so you can modify them and add in your own images and content to these ads. You're also going to get upsell buzz, all right, with this package. All right, so this is available on 2 prices right now. For the early bird, we have either the monthly plan, which is for $27, or the yearly package for $197. All right, so we can't sell the seats today. Yes, you can. Again, all you need to do is, again, you have to remember that you do have Ad Connect already, right? So what you can do after this call is get to create our sales page, right? Just give you an idea. Go to our sales page, copy it with Ad Connect, and you can create your own version, replace the buttons there with a PayPal button. It goes to your PayPal, and it sends out an email to you, and you can create access. That's one way you can sell access or your agency license to your clients. Just a quick idea, right? So you don't need to create the sales page anymore. You can use Ad Connect right away to sell Ad Connect instantly. All right? So again, guys, this is a great offer, especially if you have a team or if you have some businesses who are looking for a landing page creator that they can do or they can use. This is it. So you can use the agency upgrade to sell, right, and make money for every access you sell out, you give out. All right. So before I proceed with upgrade number 2, is the agency upgrade all clear? Let me know. All right, perfect. Again, if I'm going too fast, just let me know. Now, upgrade number 2 is where you convert, or you kind of like upgrade yourself instead of being able to just duplicate pages, right? Create ads, and if you want to speed things up a bit more, right? And you want to drive paid traffic, but you don't want to gamble every time you create an ad. So what you do is you can get AdsVisor and find all the successful ads on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And you can use that, right, as some kind of a model for your own ad. What colors convert, what kind of images do convert, and the text that goes with it. So you'll be able to spy on your competitors and find their profitable ads and use the same strategy. So you can use this for t-shirts, you can use this for CPA offers, you can use it for mobile offers, anything that you want. Anything that runs as a paid ad on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, you'll be able to use AdVisors or AdVisor 2.0. All right? So you'll be able to search unlimited ads, and these ads, or the ad database, is updated every 24 hours. So you're guaranteed that you're going to get new ads every single day to spy on. All right. So as for the AdVisor, we do have, we're going to include Members Pro. Now this is something that you can use if you don't have EverLesson, and if you don't have a membership platform and you want to build one, you can use this bonus here to build your own membership platform within a WordPress site. You'll also be able to get Social Boost, Lead Generation Pro, Facebook Graphics Pro, WP Easy Lead, WP Lead Capture, Mobile Plugin, WP Slide or Video Slide Page, and WP Opt-in Countdown as well as the 3D Page Builder as well. Now, again, this was originally sold for around $600, but just for this special offer, you'll be able to jump in at a one-time price, right, for $97. Right? So you'll be saving a lot of money if you want to spy on your competitors, not just on their website, but also spy on the ads they're running as well. All right? So, guys, is everything clear so far about AdVisors or 2.0 or upgrade number 2? All right, perfect. Again, that's as detailed as I can go. All right, so for upgrade number 3, now this is mainly all about the strategies that you'll be able to learn. You'll be able to build a business around Ad Connect. That means if you don't know how to get started with affiliate marketing, if you want to make more money because you're not sure on what to do, how to scale up, this is an upgrade that could be for you. Right? So this is going to be a 4-part training series. It's going to include the part 1 is going to be all about audience mind reading, how to sell anything to anyone, how to create a need rather than just selling every single thing that you can think of, how to create a need that your customers will want the product that you're selling. All right. Part 2, will be secret sales funnel, finding the hidden gems, in turn how to find, right, how to reverse engineer sales funnels, how to duplicate successful sales strategies as well, and how to get these products for free. You're going to learn all those strategies. Part number 4 is how to create high-performing opt-ins. Again, money is in the list. If you don't have an email list, it's going to hard to create recurring income. And we're going to show you the 5 elements that creates or that makes a high converting opt-in page. All right. And part number 4 is going to be the launch checklist. Now, if you have Everlesson, if you have any info product or even a software product that you want to release or you want to launch as a affiliate offer, perhaps, you're going to learn the checklist or what we do step by step when we launch our own products. Right? It's going to be a 107-step launch checklist, and you'll be able to get a complete video walkthrough as well, so you don't make the same mistakes that a lot of people do. All right, all this is going to be available for you as upgrade number 3 called the Funnel Mastery. All right, plus if you don't have a product yet and you don't know how to start, this is going to be the bonus for you. Now, we did sell this training for $299 a few months ago, and you can get it now as a freebie if you jump into the Funnel Mastery. All right, because you have to understand that if you don't have a product, but you want to create one, it's gonna hard to plan ahead, and this lets you do that. It lets you create a 21-point plan to create the best product, and of course break it down into different upgrades as well. So you'll be able to not only tailor-made your product to the right customers, but also they get the most value for the money. All right. Now, after the launch, we're going to be selling this at $267, but just for the early bird, you can jump in for a low one-time fee on lifetime access for $47. So that's basically the entire funnel that's going to be the main offer: upgrade number 1, upgrade number 2, and upgrade number 3, all of which is covered with a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. All right. So all we're asking you guys, we take all the risk for you, right? But as long as you're willing to give it a try, follow the step-by-step procedure there, you're gonna make money with this. If you don't make money with this, let us know, and we'll give you the 200% money-back guarantee that Neil and I, Steven, and the entire KV Social team promised you. All right? All we are asking is you take action, because without action, nothing will happen. All right? So guys, again, I do hope everything was clear. I do need to jump into another call with Neil, so let me know if you have any other questions. All right. So guys, since I don't see any other questions coming in, I think we're gonna wrap things up. Now, if you do need any help, if you can't find the bonuses, if you can't log in, you can always contact our support. It's kvsocial.zendesk.com. So, on behalf of Neil Napier, Steven, and the entire KV Social team, thank you for being on the call, and I do hope to see you in the members area. Bye, guys.